catches your eye. Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer near Wolfendom.
Going into a trance is risky for most people, so don't get any ideas.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
Today's recommendation, should I choose a steak? You're also here for Welcome. How can I help you?
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
Here's to a life where the drinks keep flowing and the mora keeps rolling.
Today's recommendation is the steak. The neighboring nation of Liyue has the most prosperous commercial olive tobacco.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange
Today's recommendation is the steak. The neighboring nation of Liyue has the most prosperous commercial partner.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
It's been getting quite busy recently.
I've read almost every novel from Yai Publishing House.
Haven't you heard?
Pretty normal, right?
Wanderer near Wolfendom.
Today's recommendation is the steak.
E aí, Thiago? E aí, Vinícius? Tava sumido tu, hein, Vinícius? Reapareceu, é? E aí, arrumou um fone, ô, Thiago?
Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer.
Here's to a life where the drinks keep flowing and the mora keeps rolling.
Pô, mas o DualSense já tem fone, agora que eu lembrei, velho. Eu uso o fone do DualSense, ô, Thiago, eu não te entendo, velho. Tu falou que ia usar o de celular, mas eu uso do DualSense. Por isso que é ruim meu áudio. Eu não tô usando fone, eu tô usando o microfone do DualSense mesmo.
There's a strange wanderer near Wolfendom.
Aparência? Como assim aparência, velho? Falta asa de Fontaine. Não uso. Eu tenho. Às vezes, quando o áudio tá melhor, eu coloquei, mas é porque eu fico incomodado de usar o fone. Mas o meu fone não é um headset, ele é um fone que tem microfone antigão, da época de 2008, se eu não me engano, da Sony. Na época do Play 3, eu acho. Não, minto, na época do começo da geração PS4. 2014 é o fone. Tem mais de 10 anos já. Eu comprei o PS4, deu um tempinho, eu comprei esse fone. E eu comprei o PS4 em fevereiro de 2014. Ó, o Bunny já vai embora daqui 5 horas, hein?
Almost every novel from Yai Publishing House. Pretty normal, right?
Pim. Piriririm. Caraca, velho, 700 mil eu não tenho essa grana. Vamos farmar ali umas moedas pra colocar minha Fitilali 10, 10, 10, sendo que eu não vou nem usar. Mas às vezes eu ataco com ela só pra tirar onda.
Here's to a life where the dream.
Tu ganhou a Lerquina ou Vinícius? É isso que tu quis dizer? Não, primeiro eu vou pegar o boss da Mavuíta, né? Que eu nem fiz assim essa semana. E é raridade de boss semanal no Genshin Impact. Tem como deixar passar. Inclusive eu tenho que coisar muita moral. Aí sim, hein? Boa, véi. Grande jogada. Oxe, mas eu quero... Falou, Vinícius. Aparece de novo aí qualquer hora.
Rise with the sun!
You are but another fool.
Stop me! Withering.
Will be destroyed. You are loyal to the wrong master.
dragons!
I can release you from your suffering. Red from the sky!
Cascade.
Yoo-hoo! Let the world collide!
Light it up!
Ia dar. Eita lasqueira. Eita. Amanhã tem wutheringwaves e não é amanhã não. Eu acho que o do wutheringwaves não é amanhã não. É amanhã já. Eu acho que não é amanhã, velho. O wutheringwaves é depois de amanhã, se não me engano. A atualização. Preciso de muita mora, velho. Eu já peguei mora em todo que é canto. Caramba, eu tô no pit 15, velho, da... Pit 15 aqui. Eu atirei em quem depois? Da Mavuica. Veio ninguém depois da Mavuica que eu queria? Não lembro. Eu dei 10 tirinhos. Em alguém, não lembro. Agora. Na Lerquino que não foi, porque eu não queria Lerquino. Aqui tem mora, vamos pegar mora aqui. Aí, ó, agora eu fiquei morado. Tem certeza? Amanhã caiu o servidor de noite? Vinha também? Vou verificar pra ver. Eu achava que era depois de amanhã. Hoje atualizava o Genshin, depois de amanhã atualizava o wutheringwaves, né? Eu nem entrei no wutheringwaves hoje. Putz, mano, minha furina tá sem a asinha azulzinha da PlayStation, porque eu entrei do celular esse dia. Ganhei uma conquista aqui. Obtei um total de 9 medalhas de brinquedo. Não sei nem de onde que é isso aqui. Nossa, vintão, que ótimo. Já respondi o questionário.
I really like the Lumitoile. Those creatures can
Não tem como, velho, trocar o... Eu tava pensando...
witness my magnificence.
Tem como trocar o áudio em inglês, velho. É muito bom, velho. A voz da Furina em inglês. Espero que eles arrumem logo. Eu tava pensando em trocar pra chinês pra poder vier aquele bagulho do sem áudio de novo. Eu não ficar incomodado. Eu vou pegar a arma dela agora. Quando ela voltar. E aí, quando eu atualizar a próxima vez, eu vou usar os elixir pra fazer os artefatos melhor que eu posso pra ela. Os elixir vai atualizar sem ser nessa versão que vai vir hoje, na próxima versão. O que eu ia fazer mesmo? Ah, é, velho, colocar a asinha da hora aqui. Combina com ela, né, velho? Plano da PlayStation aqui, ó. Fuleiro. Vamos ver se agora tá. Ah, agora tá. Da hora.
Strike a pose!
Let's hope the blood gets right.
Show no mercy! Lolline, Beast Papa, get him!
Burn it down!
This was
Prepare yourself!
Tô fazendo nada. Caramba. Tá, velho, eu acho que aqui em Nathan tinha que ter o dobro, velho, do tempo que tu corre, ainda mais que aqui o cenário é mó aberto.
Alright, let's finish this fast!
Shower me with praise! Let rhyming fill in song! Fulfill our pact! Wind, hear me! You two! Time to end!
Light it up! You light up the blazing sun! Incinerate!
Sai daí, velho, ele te chamou, cara. Tem um atrapalhado. Caminhar uma briga contigo, sai fora.
Burn it down!
Let the world come alive!
Let's move.
Get to work! Cha!
Rise with the sun!
Barbados, guide us.
Have a load of this. Don't put you on high.
Wrath from the sky!
Let's move.
Espero, né? Espero, é o mínimo, velho, porque eu não aguento mais esperar, velho. Eu espero que essa versão não tenha ninguém mudo, porque senão eu vou ficar bravão, mano. Eu vou acabar mudando pra chinês por enquanto. O que foi? Acabou as moras? Por que que isso marcou? A cara da vovó.
Let's hope the blood gets right.
Lolline, Beast Papa!
Wind, hear me.
Shower me with praise! Time to shine!
Light it up! Pyroclastic surge!
Incinerate! I will. Stand down.
Tem mais não? Resumo, tranquilo. De muita mora, velho. Muita mora.
Exploration and trials. Adventuring is right up my alley. So this is the proposal and approximate budget to rebuild the roads in the Children of Echoes. Oh, good evening. Is it that late already?
Olha, isso daqui eu devo ter de nativo. Agora eu vou e mato um monte. Vamos lá ver. Olha, velho, agora tá cada vez mais fácil, né? Um pouco vai melhorando. Não sei se vai demorar, mas...
Burn it down! Rev the engines!
A gente espera, né, velho? Porque a gente gosta do jogo, não tem muito o que fazer. Tem que esperar, velho. Só senta e espera. Pô, tá falando aqui que eu não tinha. Então. Ah, eu acho que eu não tinha pra outro, foi o que eu tenho. Agora não tenho, eu preciso de 2 desse pássaro. Vamos trocar aqui, eu tô tentando trocar. Não tenho. Não tenho solvente. Fazer uns boss semanal aí, velho. Ver se eu pego um solvente, porque sem aqui não, nunca quero arrumar solvente. Isso vai a resina aqui que eu tô tendo. Essa capacete vai quebrar. Agora eu já tenho. Vou te fazer tudo aqui, ó.
Being too popular. May I present?
Many insects have a compulsion to follow the light, and humans are the same. Except we call that light hope.
Caramba, velho, não acha jogador. Agora vai, hein?
Boring. Isn't there anything else more interesting to do?
Eu gosto da música desse boss aqui semanal.
Showering you with praise. Let the world collide.
Rise with the sun! Rev the engine!
Let my name echo in song. Hear me now.
Light it up!
Let the world collide.
Rise with the sun!
Strike a pose. Time to shine.
Burn it down!
Shower me with praise. Let the world collide. How dare you?
Corta o morro! Cadê o escudo, velho? Cadê o escudo? Ah, é sério, mano?
Time to shine.
Eu vou sair por aqui porque isso vai demorar uma eternidade se os caras for de celular, vem. Pra liberar o. De eu sair do modo multijogador. Como PS5 é rapidão pra ler de novo, vale mais a pena. A Tiger não é o tigrinho? Confundindo. Próximo. Eu gosto de fazer a baleia também. Vamos fazer a baleia. Eu nem vi se veio. Não, eu vou fazer o pessoal lá de Inazuma. Porque eu vou pegar. A próxima personagem que eu quero pegar é a Yomiya. Não, eu também vou deixar ela, não vou pegar não, porque a Evelyn é tipo fogo e eu quero montar uma equipe tipo éter e outra depois de gelo. Eu vou pegar a policial lá. A parceira da Kiki, que eu não sei pronunciar o nome dela não. Eu consegui ver a galera que. Eu consegui ver qual que é a galera que fica assistindo a transmissão sem comentar. Tá ligado naquele negócio semanal que aparece teu relatório semanal lá, mostra quem é que assiste o teu canal e não comenta nada. Não é engraçado. O pessoal fica aí assistindo sem comentar nada, mas eu acho que eu sei quem é agora. Não sei se aparece pra tu, Thiago, em relatório semanal. Apareceu hoje de manhã, quando eu tava tomando café. Eu tô como. Eu de novo, como tô como líder.
Being too popular can be such a hassle. Who knew the people
Reduced to
would
just
adore
standing
me so
around.
much?
How absurd.
Não. Sim. É isso mesmo.
Strike a pose!
Weak. Inazuma shines eternal. Weak. Evasion is futile.
How dare you!
Inferior.
Suffer the wrath of Eastling! Show no mercy!
The eye sweeps the land. Shattered. Now you shall perish. Illusion shattered.
Tem duas raivas, eu nem sei qual que é a verdadeira e qual que é a falsa.
Inferior. Lightning falls on the land of eternity.
Morreu, velho.
Strike dead.
How brilliant!
This body is eternal. Purge all obstacles.
Vamos, Pistralha, é isso. Tá parada, pô.
Get to work! Time to shine! Show and reverence!
Witness
Suffer the
final calamity. There is no
The
escape.
show begins! Stop that!
Vai, Celeste.
Only emptiness awaits.
Mano, nunca vem o solvente, velho. Nunca vem, mano. 10.000 anos depois, velho. Não veio solvente. Aí de novo, mas. É mais perto que eu vá conseguir retornar o jogo logo. Tem que cara se enrolando lá, velho.
Shower me with praise! Fulfill our pact!
Ai, Alertinha, não te quero, velho. Quando tu for com mochileiro, eu escolho tu, eu acho. Não, depois que eu pegar as considerações da Jean, claro. Aí eu te escolho. Olha quem tá aí, Aline. Boa tarde, Aline. O dia se ignora. Olha, tem 60 certinho. É a última que eu vou fazer, senão finalzinho eu paro.
Strike a pose!
This is no place to loaf around.
Parece que a tá bronzeada. Parece que tá bronzeada a Bárbara, fez uma praia com óculos na cara.
This is no place to loaf
Não
around.
parece? Acho que é o reflexo da luz, olha lá. Parece que ela tomou muito sol porque tava de óculos. Eu tô mais ansioso que todas as atualizações. Eu quero ver
Isn't there anything else more
a Shogun tomando banho na banheira.
This is no place to loaf around.
Are you tired? Try my new spicy energy drink. I'm sure it'll wake you up.
Eu tô ansioso
This is
também.
no place to loaf around.
Vai ter, pô, vai ter o viajante lá com os peitinhos de fora. Peitoral de fora lá.
Tea parties are a must for the well-mannered.
Quem
If you'd
sabe
like to learn the
aparece
proper
o
etiquette,
Arataque.
I'd be happy to teach
O
you.
Arataque lá também. Ia ser engraçado se ele aparecesse na casa de banho lá. Ele é mó cascarinha, ele é da hora.
Wait. Huh? No. Whatever.
Ah, mas o Harumato não tá nesse jogo. Não tem como. É, já mostra. Mas aí ele ia mostrar o peitoral também, né? Vai ser da hora, pô, essa atualização. Eu espero muito que esteja dublado no inglês, mano. Senão eu vou bater uma tristeza mesmo.
You're trembling. Is
A
it
voz da Raiden é mó da
or
hora em
just
inglês, mano.
cowardice?
Time to shine! Ah, shower me with praise!
The Tsarita's benevolence has no place for transgressors.
The show begins! Ow! May I present?
Não, eu acho que esse Finish, né? Depois aparece aí na lá agora. Ele parece que a publicação é focada na galera mais antiga.
The Tsarita's benevolence has no place for transgressors.
The show begins!
Busted. Quietly now. Things are about to get dicey.
Let the world collide!
Embrace your searing reckoning. Dance, my pretties.
How dare you! Let my name echo in song! Shower me with praise!
I never asked for redemption. No.
Nem vi se veio o solvente agora. É chato fazer isso, velho. Ela quer vir pra minha conta de qualquer jeito. E provavelmente se eu der um estilinho aí, ela vem. Mesmo tendo no pit 15.
Rise with the sun.
Veio o solvente? Não veio, mano. Nossa senhora, velho. Que tristeza. Ai, ai. Uma atualização depois eu não consegui colocar ainda a Mavuica com todos os talentos no 10. Que tristeza, velho. Esse negócio do boy semanal no lixo é uma agonia que nunca acaba, velho. Então eu vou fazer o que eu queria fazer desde o começo, né? Eu entrei no jogo e acabei fazendo outras coisas, que era missãozinha pra ganhar uma geminha.
Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
A última que
Thank you
falta
for
do
completing
então.
today's commissions. Here is your reward.
Tem missão de reputação também. Deixa eu fazer essa missão de reputação antes de começar a fazer missãozinha.
Full throttle.
Tá quase já. Resistência. Dengue. Ele não fala nada aqui. O alvo é imune a dano gel. Ah, tá. Beleza.
Wrath from the sky!
Ela perde vida, agora você tem que subir.
Strike.
Ai, vai! Vai, velho!
Time to shine. Show no mercy. Suffer the wrath of Eastleigh.
Light it up! Light of the blazing sun!
Barbados, guide us.
Barulho da água.
Go as one.
Rise with the sun!
Ah, mano, imune a dano pyro. Aí não, né, velho? Aí tu me trola, seu filho de uma mãe.
Stay close and you will.
Vamos ver a vozinha da Rairi. Espero que ela esteja dublada em inglês, velho. Não vou ficar muito bravo, hein, mano. Vou ficar muito bravo.
May I present? Get to work. Torn to oblivion. Lolling, East Papa, get him! Let the world collide! Go as one! I swear by my sword! Now you shall perish!
Eu não vi aqui como é que é. Dano dendro. Dano dendro é floresta, né? Eu sempre confundo, velho. É mato, né?
Illusion shattered!
Ready to ride!
É o da varrida. É, assim. Eu confundo com o vento, sabe? Eles são parecidos as cores, mas o da Índia é vento da Disney, assim.
Hear me. Fulfill our pact.
É, tem esse jogo, né, velho? Eu sei, né?
Burn it down! Try and stop me!
Na próxima semana. Eita! Que bonito. 5 arco-íris, cristal azul. É aqui mata bicho. O que o cara quer isso daqui? Cara, eu só tenho 20. Ainda bem que eu tenho pelo menos 20. Eu acho que não é nem por um lado nem por outro. Acho que é isso daqui.
Light it up!
Pô, mano, tá me trollando, velho. Ah, tá. Lembrei, tem um lugarzinho aqui, né? Bilheteria.
Water fairies.
Rise with the sun!
Rise like smoke. Show no mercy. Shia. Let my name echo in song.
Light of the blazing sun!
I swear by my sword.
Acho que acabou por hoje. As missões, é. Isso mesmo. Agora eu vou fazer o último encontro total. Aí acaba tudo também. É, espero que ela não cante, velho, nesse encontro, porque senão eu vou dar muita risada que nem ela cantou no evento do Ritual das Lanternas. Nossa, mano, que engraçado que foi. Por isso que eu falo, meu velho. O tamanho que é Genshimpact, os caras deixaram a gente sem conteúdo, velho. Eu não sabia que era tão grande assim não o jogo, velho.
Can't you send someone any sooner? The clock is ticking and I need this resolved ASAP.
I'm sorry, but we don't have any adventurers available at this instant. Your timing is most optimal. Allow
Sempre,
me
né?
to introduce Yuning, manager of the Yunhan Opera Troupe. She has commissioned the guild to...
Traveler? Ugh, Yoonjin is always talking about you. Please, you've gotta help us find her.
Ah, desapareceu.
Yep, she's gone and disappeared. Now of all times, just days away from the big performance. All she left was a short note.
Agora eu vou ler, né? Porque é curioso. Após algumas discussões, Donzela Divina brinca com meus amigos. Eu descobri que é um dos...
If our audience doesn't get to see Yoonjin on stage, they'll start tearing the place down. I mean, what am I supposed to do, huh?
Ela disse que retornaria.
That's what I said too, but...
Look, when you're a megastar like Yoonjin, you gotta start taking things a little more seriously. Saying she'll be back doesn't give me a whole lot of reassurance when she's showing no regard for her own safety. Why does she have to go and practice somewhere so dangerous? What if something happens to her? What am I going to tell the audience? Well then, what if she gets into a scrape and hurts herself? If she gets so much as a scratch, it'll be a loss to the whole nation.
Exagero.
As you can see, this is what we're up against. Would you be willing to accept this commission?
Oh, wonderful. Ugh, thank the stars. Please, you've got to bring her back, safe and sound.
Ah, não tá sincronizadinho não, velho, esse encontro aí, o labial, né? Geralmente tá sempre, pelo menos os encontros. Ela ficou falando ali que a boca muda. Essas são as missões de Arconte, que geralmente ficava bagunçado. Essa missão já é mais velha? Essa missão já é mais nova? Ih, mano, ela tá em perigo mesmo, tá cercada ali, ó.
Rise with the sun!
Shower me with praise! You two! Time to end them!
Achei.
Oh, it's you. I do apologize. I didn't see you there. What brings you all the way up here? Oddly enough, I was just thinking of scheduling a meeting with you later. I didn't expect to run into you here, of all places. Ah, I see. So Yunning sent you. I did tell her not to worry. Oh, but on this occasion, it seems I'm rather lucky you came. You've helped me avert a major catastrophe. It's a pity, though. I was so close to achieving the state of mind that Shenhe was talking about. Do you remember what Shenhe said about the divine damsel fighting against the evil monster? That in reality, she hadn't acted as courageously as the operatic rendition would have you believe. That it was simply a matter of life and death, and she chose self-preservation. Granted, she later admitted that she preferred the version of events given in the opera, with its portrayal of a divine heroine sacrificing herself for others. But after giving it a lot of consideration, I think that this character is defined by her emotional complexity, and even uncertainty. So the more emotions I can experience for myself, the wider range I will have to draw on in my performance. If access to a different state of mind can help me provide a fresh interpretation of the character and her actions, well, surely it will take my acting skills to the next level. That's why I came here. My plan was to take it slowly, start by just dipping my toe in, as it were. But once I started, I just got completely drawn in. I feel like I was so close to a breakthrough here. Considering the rewards that I could reap from this experience, the risk is negligible. Still, if I choose to continue, this is unlikely to be the last time I'd need your help. I suppose I had better return to Liyue Harbor for now. I'll only end up putting you in an awkward position otherwise. Goodness knows how you'd explain this to Yunning. I wonder whether I have gained anything useful from this trip. I suppose only time will tell.
Ela veio viajada, né? O monstro cercou ela e ela tava ali, pensando na vida.
Can you put a few more adventurers on the case or something? The clock's still ticking away.
Please have faith in him. Ah, they've returned.
Yunning, we're back.
De motoca pra
Eugene,
ela ainda.
are you okay? Are you hurt? Do you need to go to Boo Boo Pharmacy?
No, I'm fine. You don't need to worry. When it's time to go on stage, I'll be there.
Look, I get it. You like to go out exploring. That's fine. But do you really have to go off thrill-seeking this close to the show? You have to take better care of yourself, okay? For all our sakes. For the opera troupe and for your audience. We're just lucky we had the Traveler to help out. What if something had happened to you, huh? What would I say to our audience,
Well, I would say the best way to make it up to our audience is to give them the best performance we can. Don't you agree? While I'm off stage, as long as there is something, anything I can do to improve my acting ability, even the slightest amount, I can't pass up the opportunity.
You know, I don't know what to say anymore. Traveler, please, you tell her.
So, what's your honest opinion? I'm glad you agree. Right, then let's get preparing.
Hey, Traveler, get over here! You've only just managed to bring Eugene back. Now you're taking her straight back out again? What's the big idea? The next show is just days away. Please, if not for me, then for the sake of the opera troupe, I'm begging you, help me convince her that at the end of the day, she's gotta fall in line.
Vai lá, Aline. Boa tarde aí. Que dê certo que tu tenha a resolver aí.
Well, okay, maybe that's asking the impossible, but at least try and keep her distracted. Please, just keep her occupied until the next show. No more thrill-seeking.
What are you two talking about?
Valeu.
If it doesn't involve me, I think I'm going to...
You know what? It does involve you, actually. The Traveler was saying, come on, help me stall her.
Oh? Well, what do you need from me? You want to become an actor?
You do? Oh, yes, of course he does. He was just telling me that he's interested in exploring his dramatic side and, would like you to give him some coaching. Right, good. Well, let's not beat around the bush. Traveler, your master awaits.
Hold on. I don't know if I'm really ready to take on students yet.
Please, this is the day you've dreamed of, isn't it? You certainly talk about it enough. And look, now he's here, ready and willing.
Okay, I get it. You can stop now. Whew. I am delighted that you wish to study the performing arts from me. But the issue is, before you could become my apprentice, I'd have to get approval from the founders that do an initiation ceremony. There just isn't time for all that right now. So, for now, I'll just teach you a few basics. Informally, one friend to another. There's no need to call me master. What? Don't you think that's a bit old-fashioned? Let's work on that later. Until we settle on an appropriate title, just call me by my name. Let's meet tomorrow morning on the bridge by the sea at Feiyun Slope. I'll do my best to prepare a good first lesson for you.
Whew, what a relief.
Agora eu quero ver, mano. Se os caras só têm preguiça de... Se os caras só têm preguiça de... Somente que o jogo for reiniciado, se os caras têm preguiça de sincronizar labialmente, velho. Se só sincroniza pro chinês mesmo. Não faz sentido, velho. No Honkai e no... É tão bem sincronizado. Ah, que engraçado. A voz. Vamos ver da Serena.
亮相啦！
风，回应我吧。散！
Oi. Ah, é, velho. É muito bem sincronizado quando tá no chinês mesmo, que é a língua deles, dos produtores, né?
守时如约，也是从学戏到成角必须的品质。
É, sincronizadinha, velho. Até parece que é ela mesma que tá falando. E eu nem li, porque eu fiquei prestando atenção na sinfonia labial.
可赶不完每日的功课啊。就先回答我一个问题吧。你刚刚来的时候，桥上惊飞了几只鸽子？
Ah, tá, eu contei muito. Vou chutar 7, que é meu número preferido.
居然真的数清了，该说不愧是你吗？这一问，本是想考教你的眼力。眼神是传递情感的关键，需练得通透明亮、灵活有力。长观飞鸟起落盘旋，不仅能练好眼睛，还能随时集中自己的注意力。平日里来这儿盯着鸽子练眼，对着海潮练嗓，便是我每日功课的开始了。这却是不急，要练成戏曲的唱腔身段，不是一朝一夕之功。你可以先借由一些通用的理论，来简单理解表演的概念。不错， 我与多国的表演家们都有书信往来，拜此所赐，视野也拓宽了不少。比如说，就从最简单的理论开始吧。
Você vê como é preguiça dos dubladores mesmo, mano. Eles sincronizam pro chinês e o resto se ferre, velho. Se ficar sincronizado, pô, se não ficar.
先来表演你自己，试着重现一下当初你大战魔神。
Já eu acho que no TVZ e no Honkai o que faz é o próprio motográfico. Já é do jogo, ele sincronizar para cada língua. Aqui no Genshin não, eles teriam que fazer a sincronização para cada língua. E aí os caras têm preguiça. Eu não sei se é alguma coisa difícil de eles fazerem. Uma atualização futura que o próprio sistema sincronizasse a dublagem. Eu não sei. Talvez seja a época que o jogo foi feito. O jogo deve ter começado a ser feito lá para 2015, por aí. E aí eles não pensaram nisso.
来，看向前面的大海，想象一下那天云来海上的惊涛骇浪，深呼吸，再慢慢沉浸下去。回想起那时你的心情。原来是怀着这种心情吗？再回想一下，你当时最想达成的目标。不错的参考。好，现在就一鼓作气，把这种心情喊出来吧。停！不行，完全不行。没有情绪，也没有灵魂。虽说你确实就是戏中人，但表现出的情境也差得太多了。听起来不像是在滔天大浪里搏命，倒像是在风平浪静的海边吊嗓子。就是这里。想要入戏，不仅是自己要进入角色，还得连着周遭的环境一起在脑海中复现。虽说你确实切身体验过当时的情景，但对于新手来说，要连着环境也一起想象，还是有些困难吗？说的也是。如果要借环境调起当时的情绪，要不要跑远一点，去孤云阁试试？哦，不想跑那么远吗？放心吧，不过是说说而已。况且就算是在孤云阁，也很难再见彼时的风浪吧。我们还是试试别的办法吧，去璃月港的北郊就好。没什么问题的话，我们这就动身吧。
Vamos ver se o japonês é sincronizado. Tem coreano também. Mas o japonês que eu entendo algumas palavras. O que eu mais entendo é o inglês, né? Uma outra palavrinha em japonês. É verdade, nada como um inglês mesmo. Cada frase já tá na minha cabeça o significado. Tá, vamos ver lá se o japonês fica sincronizado. Nunca peguei pra testar isso, velho. Porque eu estou muito acostumado com o inglês. Mas é muita tiração, velho. Os caras não sincronizam o lábio, velho. O inglês, né? Tem hora que quebra a imersão todinha, fora a dublagem que ele tá tendo, né?
軍玉閣の対戦はあなたにとっても非常に特殊なものでしょう。す
Não,
ぐ
olha
に
lá.
役に入り込めないのも無理はありません。
Não é sincronizado, viu? É só sincronizado pro chinês mesmo. O resto
そ
se
の情
perde.
景を完全に再現するのは確かに難しいことです。ですが、ご自身がよく知っている敵を芝居の相手に置き換えてみるのはどうでし
Olha
ょう。
lá, ela falando com a boca fechada.
例えば、芝居で生理死別の悲しみを表現したいとき、その不幸を
Resumindo,
体験したことが
se
な
quer
い場合、
mais imersão, você tem que jogar no chinês, hein? Se tu é uma pessoa chata que nem eu.
自分のよく知っている悲しみをその感情に置き換えるのです。例えば、苦労して見つけた宝箱にキャベツと大根しかないなんて理解が早いですね。武道劇においても同様です。魔人に対峙する場面を再現するのは難しいことではあ
Não,
ります
pô,
が、
presta atenção aí, ela falando com a boca fechada, velho. É sincronizado o quê, Thiago? Presta atenção.
自分が慣れている動きなら潜在意識に従うことによってうまく演じることができるでしょう。さあ、近くにいる魔物から始めましょう。普段の戦いぶりを見せてください。
Acontece a mesma coisa que no inglês, algumas coisas ficam sincronizadas e outras não, velho. É a mesma sincronização do chinês para todos os outros idiomas. Se bate é pura coincidência. Pra você
深
prestar
く考え
atenção.
る必要はありません。いつも通りに戦えばいいのです。
Aí, ó, ela tá sem falar nada. Ó, presta atenção, ela vai falar o começo e depois não vai falar mais nada.
深く考える必要はありません。いつも通りに戦えばいいのです。
Aí, já parou, tá bem? É o mesmo erro que eu vejo no inglês, velho. Coreano. Quer ver como até no coreano não vai estar sincronizado? A sincronia é com o chinês, que é o país de origem do jogo.
왔어요. 생각을 비우고 평정심을 유지하세요.
짜잔! 반짝이는 순간! 다들 필요 없어?
정화의 불꽃 불태워주마.
대단해요. 깔끔하고 거침이 없네요.
Dá ver que não é sincronizado aí, ó.
진짜 모험가 같아요. 전투의 기억이 남아있을 때 한 번 더 연습해봐요.
Ó, tá vendo? Ela falou pra caramba no final e não tava mexendo a boca. É só chinês,
빨간
mano.
옷을 입은 허수아비를 검을 쥔 오인단이라고
No
생각하세요.
coreano, olha lá, no coreano ainda é o pior de todos, não bate nada, velho.
군옥각의 전투를 재현해봐요. 당시의 상황이 떠오르지 않아도 괜찮아요. 가장 익숙한 동작을 넣어보세요. 가세요. 새 진군께서 귀종기를 조정하고 있어요. 오인단이 방해하지 못하게 막으세요.
Dá não, velho, dá não. Tá, enfim, deixa eu jogar na língua que eu mais gosto. Já fiz a experiência. Se não tiver dublado o próximo, a próxima missão de Archons, eu vou ter que acabar jogando em chinês mesmo. É o que vale mais a pena se for pra trocar. Pelo menos fica sincronizadinho. O restante tudo não é sincronizado, velho. Que nem é no Honkai e no ZZZ. No Wutheringwaves, no infinitynikki.
I can't fault your movements in terms of technique. But Fatui are larger than most monsters. I don't think it was a conscious decision, but you were aiming a little too low. And you also didn't strike with enough force. Overall, it was just lacking that sense of being in the heat of the battle. Veteran practitioners of this acting method are able to adjust and embellish their real-life experience enough so that it makes an adequate substitute for the scene they are trying to portray. But adjusting deep-rooted habits to adapt them for the stage, that's no easy task. Still, this was only your first time trying this method, and all things considered, I think you've done quite well. But judging from your movements, I think this next method might suit you a little better. Choreograph every aspect of your onstage performance in advance.
Vou
Every
começar a
movement,
martelar
every
isso daí,
facial
velho, no
expression, even
questionário,
your
pedir
emotions,
sincronização
and
labial,
rehearse
velho.
it thoroughly. You can reference existing characters from opera or imitate similar people from your own life. In short, you want to pin down every detail of the character you want to portray in your mind, and then work through them methodically and find ways to bring them out. Well, in your case, what you need to do is imitate your past self. Think of yourself not as you, but as somebody outside this world controlling your every move. It's complicated to explain, but once you give it a try, I think you'll get the hang of it. Okay, how about we start by setting a simple scenario? The Fatui in red want to attack the Guizhong Ballista, and the heavyweight guards in blue want to try and stop you. What you want to do is evade all the blues and go straight for the reds. Yes, I think that sums it up. There's an open area to the north. I'll set up a stage for you. When you've finished rehearsing everything in your mind, come and find me.
Full throttle!
Tá pro outro lado.
Try and stop me! Rev the engines!
Well, have you finished rehearsing? No need to rush. Take your time. I shall guide you with my voice.
Derrote todos os fantasmas vermelhos e evite os azuis. Sabia que ela ia cantar, velho. Só vai leite qualquer coisa cortando. Ai, eu vou mandar. Ai, tá me desconcentrando, velho. Quebra logo. Ai, mano.
Well, have you finished rehearsing? Basically, you need to break all the red scarecrows while avoiding the blue ones. No need to rush. Take your time. I shall guide you with my voice.
Mais fácil que o taqueta, velho. Que ele consigo, né? Acho que me deram mais tempo agora. A câmera buga, velho. Olha lá.
Now that was a little better. You managed to bring out more of that fearless hero quality that time. My hard work coaching you has finally paid off. This method might not sound as sophisticated and exciting as the first two, but it's the most popular choice for teaching beginners. Rigorous rehearsal and vocal training is at the core of this school of thought. It even works on those whose performance lacks emotional depth at first. As long as you practice diligently, with time, you will achieve mastery one way or another. Either your finely honed skills become a good substitute for innate talent, or the process of honing your skills cultivates genuine talent within you. People say that when you truly master the art of singing, even the birds and beasts will be drawn to your song. I know. I guess I still have a long road ahead of me when it comes to developing as a performer. Well, because even if I had, you wouldn't have put your heart into it. It's been written on your face this whole time. Just try and keep her occupied until the next show. Don't forget that acting is my bread and butter. Did you really think I wouldn't be able to see through it? Still, this is a rare opportunity, and I hope you have at least learned something from it about the beauty of the performing arts. The operatic tradition carries countless historical memories within it. As long as the art is kept alive, the voices and faces of bygone heroes can be recreated on the stage for generation after generation. I hope that your voice and your face will make their mark on Liyue opera too. Yes, as well as coaching you today, I have also been closely observing every move you make. Do you remember the basics of the final method? Don't you think there's a striking similarity between you, who stood up for Liyue and fought off a god of old, and the divine damsel in the play? With you as a reference in mind, I'm sure I can finally make a breakthrough in creating my own adaptation of this character. Because as far as I'm concerned, the immersion method, drawing on life experiences, and imitating others are all valuable acting methods. Even if my every movement is rehearsed to perfection, I can't move the audience without conveying emotion. And even if I fully master the character's emotions, a little choreography will help make the performance more polished and appealing. Whatever the method is, as long as it offers something that can improve my performance, I will always give it a try. Thank you for trying them out as well. It means a lot to me. And congratulations on making it to the end of your first acting class. Graduation ceremony? I'm afraid that's still a long way in the future. For now, I hope to incorporate part of you into my performance of the Divine Damsel. But one day, I hope to write an opera all about you. When that day comes, I hope you will be able to join me on stage and give me some constructive criticism. It'll take a lot of hard work to reach the point where you're ready to go on stage. But I'll be here to keep you on track every step of the way. Ah, here we go again. So old-fashioned. Then again, I suppose I will have to give you a lot of instruction along the way. And if I won't let you call me master, teacher, or coach, I've got to think of something you can call me. Ah, I've got it. You can call me mentor. What do you think?
Treine um pouco mais hoje, para que dia você possa se apresentar no mesmo palco. Da hora, Fotinho. Caraca, velho, eu escolhi um aqui que é ele sozinho. Tem que começar tudo do princípio.
Rise with the sun!
Can you put a few more adventurers on the case? Exactly. Just think of all the people coming from far and wide just to show you their support.
Why do you make it sound like they are coming to see me and not the show?
Well, same difference, isn't it?
I don't think so. They seem quite different to me. Well, either way, you're quite right. I mustn't let down our audience, especially those who came from afar. And I certainly mustn't make you come out looking for me again. So I suppose I will put my training exercises on hold for a while.
Whew, I'm glad to know that the brightest star in my troupe is finally gonna start listening to reason. I'm gonna head back and see how the set is coming along. Don't go disappearing on me again.
All right, I'll head back and do some rehearsing. It's no substitute for first-hand experience, but it should still help me iron out a few issues. Speaking of which, I haven't even thanked you properly for saving me. If you are free after the show, come and find me at Hayu Tea House.
Tomar chá. Comer uma bolacha. Biscoito. Molhar o biscoito no chá. O que eu ganhei uma conquista aqui? Ah, foi de derrotar lá os coisas, eu acho. Conclua a sessão de treino sem acertar nenhum espantalho azul. Brabíssimo, velho.
Exploration and trials.
20 do dia seguinte. Hoje, amanhã às 20. Caraca, velho. Quase que deu pane no relógio.
It's right up my alley. Light it up!
Acho que aqui é melhor, né? Oh! Ah, mano, qual é, velho? Também só tem um corte de caminho aqui. Ah, pelo menos eu achava que tinha, né, velho? Tenho mesmo. Tenho sim, velho. Ah, mas não tem estamina. Entrar pela janela, porque eu tô brabão.
Liyue opera is really something, but Liyue opera performed by Miss Yun, now that's something else. Thrilling performance. I've never seen anything like it before in my life. Your reputation is well deserved.
Well, I've had the pleasure of seeing the talented Miss Yun on stage many a time in the past, but the songs still sound fresh and new every single time. It's been barely a few days since I last saw you perform. Once again, Yun-jin, you've progressed by leaps and bounds.
Oh, you're far too kind, both of you. I'm still new to the profession, but I promised myself when I joined the troupe that I would strive to develop myself as a performer every day. And I wouldn't be where I am now without everyone's faithful support.
Nonsense, you're too humble, Miss Yun. You're a major celebrity. Who in Liyue hasn't heard the name Yun-jin?
In the circles I move in, anyone who says they've never seen Yun-jin on stage is at risk of getting laughed out of business. As it happens, I have a business meeting at the Xinyue kiosk with a client who is also a big fan of yours. So, I was wondering if you'd perhaps like to join us for the meal.
Oh, me too. I've put the table at the Lioli Pavilion and was hoping you might join me.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry to both of you, but I won't be able to make it. I'm very grateful for the invitations, but I'm afraid I already have arrangements for this evening. Isn't that right, Traveler?
Okay, you have plans, but you're really gonna pass this up? I mean, you could always reschedule. Wait a second, you're... Well, I guess it's not going to work out today, then. Maybe another day, Miss Yun.
Huh, they took off pretty quick. Do they know something I don't? Haha, I guess I'll be leaving too. Wouldn't want to cramp your style.
Take care, both of you. Sorry that I can't see you off. Whew. Thanks for coming to my rescue. Again. Look at you. You're a national treasure. Even Gentry Moutsai is in awe of you. I feel a little sorry for Xinyue Kiosk and Liuli Pavilion. I just hope the food won't go to waste. I don't think we'd be able to get a seat this late. But it's fine. I have a better place we can go. Let's head downstairs. I owe you a big thank you tonight.
Check off the bucket list.
Tá na hora de molhar o biscoito do chá.
Miss Yun? Oh, wow, it's really you! I have just a few questions, if you don't mind.
Hey, get back here. Oh, ditzy girl, you don't have a clue what you're doing.
Are you a journalist? If you'd like to arrange an interview, you'll have to liaise with my manager.
Sorry, Miss Yun. Don't mind her. She's just new and still learning the ropes. We'll leave you
Miss Yun, I'm interested to know why you added a silk dance to the scene where the divine damsel makes her appearance.
You noticed that?
Yes, based on the original script, that scene would see your character perform the Adeptus Walk. But the addition of the silk dance meant that the whole way you carried yourself was so much more...
Animated.
Yes, but delicate and graceful, like a crane.
Oh, Sorry, which publication are you from? How come I haven't met you before?
Oh, well...
Ah, yeah, we're from the Steambird. I am Boy Yi, the editor-in-chief. And this young lady is Shuryun, one of my journalists. We were based in Fontaine. Just recently we made the move back to Liyue.
Oh, I see. You're from the Steambird. Then it's no wonder. Your journalist has clearly done her research.
That's very kind of you, but really, my level of knowledge is very basic compared to yours.
Hey, Miss Yoon is throwing you a bone here. Make the most of it, okay? Talk to her! Talk to her!
Actually, I'm afraid there's somewhere I need to be. And I'd really need to clear this interview with my manager.
Vamos nos precaver e marcar uma entrevista com sua gerente.
Yes, you're right. I'm very sorry, but I'm afraid the troupe is pretty strict about the rules for this kind of thing, so we'll have to do this one by the book. Please liaise with my manager, and we can do this interview another day. The Steambird is a highly reputable publication, so I'm sure my manager won't give you a hard time. Once the interview is arranged, I'll be very happy to answer any and all questions you have.
But... fair enough. Sorry if we're being intrusive. Please forgive us? We'll leave you in peace. Hey, come on, quit dawdling!
Yes, I'm coming. Bye, Miss Yun!
Eu acho que essa missão é mais nova, né?
That's the wrong way if you wanted to talk to my
Porque eles estão falando de Fontaine, e quando eu comecei a jogar Fontaine estava sendo lançado, eu acho. Fontaine tinha acabado de ser lançado, eu acho.
Never mind. I have a friend who works for a paper.
Eu lembro
I'll
dos
ask them later.
trailers debaixo
For
d'água
now,
lá.
though, the top priority is making good on our plans. Now that I think about it, I've turned down 3 social engagements tonight. Come with me. Our plan is the only one remaining, so let's make the most of it.
Fulfill our pact!
Try your luck betting on Jade?
Uma brincadeira depois que eu solto.
I can smell the fragrance of food in the air. Yes, Cherhu Rock is definitely the place to go after a performance. Oh, so you're a regular in Cherhu Rock too, huh? Third Round Knockout has a great view. It's the perfect place to drink some tea and listen to a good story. It's also a favorite of one of my most faithful audience members. But at the same time, it's lacking a little pizzazz. Hey, have you been to Chen the Sharp's place before? His grilled tigerfish is the best around. Third Round Knockout and Wanmin Restaurant are both great restaurants. But when it comes to barbecue, this is the place to go. Enjoying some nice food and drink, sitting by the hot coals in the cool breeze? Let's go.
Tigerfish! Grilled tigerfish, hot off the grill! Oh, hey there. Is this a Miss Yoon which I see before me? It's been a while. What'll it be? The usual?
Yes, please. I'm out with my friend today. Let's start with a plate of stir-fried meat and a handful of skewers. And of course, some grilled tigerfish. 2, please. One with just a hint of chili. And the other one,
Normal.
Got it. Your grilled tigerfish will be ready soon. Do you want any drinks with that? Yeah, I don't advertise it though, because it's just something I'm experimenting around with for fun. Miss Yun likes a drink with her barbecue, so I ended up getting her to try them out for me. So, would you two like some tea, or...?
Anything new?
Well, I managed to scrounge some milk from Dongsheng next door. A merchant from Mondstadt told me a while back that there's this popular drink doing the rounds there called milk tea. I tried my hand at making it too, but the response has been kind of lukewarm. Still way off being ready to add to my menu.
Tea with milk? Sorry, milk tea? It might not be the best thing for my throat, but if I'm just having a little taste, I mean, I think it should be fine. Oh, but what about you? Anything you want to drink? Okay, let's get yours in first. And then, I'll have one of each if that's all right. I'd like to try them all.
Okie dokie. And here's your tigerfish, fresh off the grill.
Come on, let's enjoy it while it's still hot. Piping hot barbecue and a nice cool drink is the best sensation. That was great. Shame about these drinks, though. I only had a little sip of each one, so there's a lot left over. Well, I mean, I could just drink them, but they're a little bland for me. Nothing that special. I guess he must have toned down the flavors to make them palatable for a wider range of customers. We could just add some flavor back in? In fact, do you know the Hot Pot game? Let's play the Hot Pot game with the leftover drinks. I'll add some extra ingredients based on my tastes, then you try to guess what I added. Sound good? Don't worry, after mixing in the new ingredients, I'll also drink half, so I won't add any weird stuff. We don't need to worry about every last detail. Come on, I'll go grab some ingredients from the shop next door. Once you've psyched yourself up, come and join me.
Come on. Então vamos.
Get to work! Okay, get ready. Oh, and no peeking.
Com certeza vou dar uma espiada.
It's ready. Let me try it first. Pretty good. Your turn. Huh? Oh, just regular facial expression control. Besides, it's nothing that unusual. I think it tastes okay, doesn't it? So did you work out what ingredients I added?
Vamos lá. Eu acho que é menta, geleia e condensado de
You guessed
slime.
them all correctly. You seem to have a well-developed palate. We can try some more combinations next time. I wonder what kind of new flavors I could create with some more traditional teas, like pine nectar or snow blossom. I can't wait to try it out. I'm getting excited just thinking about it. Huh. Well, people do often say that getting deep into a character is about identifying the part of you that is similar to them and bringing that into the performance. So in that sense, I can't say it's incorrect to conflate an actor and the characters they play on some level. But there are many more sides of me than the few you see on stage. So ultimately, yes, I am not the same person on stage as I am off stage. Sometimes, when I get letters from people, I can tell from the way they write that they see me as someone cold and aloof. I can write back, but I have to be very careful about what I say. Likewise, when I get invited along to banquets and so on, I have to make sure to keep myself calm and composed the whole night. You think so? So you prefer the way I am on stage too? It's fair enough. After all, every detail of my onstage presence, from the songs to the costumes and makeup, is carefully crafted for maximum appeal. And I've worked hard to try and cultivate an image that appeals to everyone, regardless of age or gender. But if I can't lighten up and joke around, even with my closest friends when I'm off stage, that's a real bummer. Never mind. Talking about this is just going to kill the mood. Tonight was about me showing my gratitude to you. So, did you have a good time? Is there anything else you want? Like something to remember the evening by? A souvenir, perhaps? Anything you can think of?
Uma foto autografada.
Okay, here you go. Well, people ask me for autographs all the time. Usually what they want is a signed picture of me on stage. Apparently that makes it more valuable. Yunning suggested that I keep a bunch of them on hand at all times to make things easier.
Ah, yes! That one is a picture from the Divine Damsel of Devastation. I have one just like it on my wall at home.
Hey, are you guys talking about Miss Yoon's autograph photos? I have one in the store too.
Well, what do you think? Is this souvenir valuable enough for you?
Welcome to Second Life. Satisfaction guaranteed.
Caraca, ela ficou triste. Eu só fui mais um e pedi uma foto autografada. Mó vacilão, velho. Deixa a outra doida aí. Lendo o mangá dela, ficando toda envergonhada.
Rise with the sun! Rise like smoke!
Miss Yoon?
Aproveitar ao máximo, você também pode falar com ele.
But what about our plans?
Vamos colocar em espera por um minutinho. Estou interessado em ouvir sua história também.
Really? Okay, sure.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Miss Yoon.
Great! Thank you both kindly. Let's find a quiet place and get this interview underway.
Caraca, velho. Já é o contrário do que aconteceu.
Oh, I see. So that's why you added the silk dance in this scene.
Yes, exactly. Doing it this way not only allows for more physicality in my movement, it also means I can make better use of the stage and transition into the scene more quickly.
Ah, okay. So there was even more to it than I thought. So, wouldn't it make sense to contrast this with the Dongtong Appassionato section that comes directly afterward by making the latter a little more sophisticated?
I think I know which section you're talking about.
Ah, sorry. What am I saying? This is a fixed formula, isn't it? My suggestion would completely break the format.
No, it's okay. It's an interesting idea for sure. I'll give it some thought. Thanks for the suggestion.
Really? Wow, I'm so honored.
Shuryun, maybe it's time to move on to some of the things our readers would like to know about,
Oh, okay. I was also going to ask for your opinion on the set and the costumes.
Yes, well, I'm sure Miss Yun has countless pearls of wisdom she could share on her chosen craft. But, not all of our readers are quite so, artistically literate, shall we say. A lot of them really just want to know more about you. You know, What does Yunjin do when she's off stage?
Excuse me? When I'm off stage?
You know, you're a major celebrity, and a lot of our readers are interested to know what life is like for you. What kind of place you live in, what kind of things you eat, clothes you wear, things you buy. That whole side of things. A day in the life.
Besides rehearsing, a day in my life isn't really any more interesting than anyone else's.
Nonsense. Of course it is. Just think how many people were at your show earlier. They come from all over just to show their support. In fact, a relative of mine has a daughter who's been saying she wants to broaden her horizons recently. She's been looking for a chance to give you a jade hairpin as a gift.
Oh. It's against the rules of the opera troupe to accept private gifts from patrons. Could someone out there be accepting gifts for the troupe under false pretenses? I must get Yunning to look into it.
I mean, it wasn't a big deal. Just something she said. Forget I brought it up. So, I saw Gentry Mautsai and the Snezhnayan gentleman come down from upstairs. Are they patrons of your shows, too? So, what are your thoughts on Snezhnaya and the Fatui?
Caraca, essa roupa desse
I'm sorry,
é muito
this is my
engraçada,
first
velho.
interview, and my notes are becoming a
Por
total
baixo aí.
mess. I might need a
Não.
moment to pause and reorganize them a little. Otherwise, I'll never be able to work all this into an article. Mr. Boyi, maybe you should take a look too.
Don't be ridiculous! Stopping an interview halfway through to organize your notes? What are you talking about? All right. Miss Yun, we'll just be a moment.
Oh. I'm fine. It's not the first time I've been asked questions like these. The last time it happened, Yunning stopped the interview for me. But the next day, the tabloids were full of articles like "Dramatic Exit, Yunjin storms out of interview," and "Miss La-di-da opera star is too good for our questions." Yeah. So from then on, Yunning said all interview requests have to go through her. I used to think I could hold the troupe together just by putting on a good performance. But now, I have to make sure I concentrate on my actions off stage too. Oh, you mean Fanarya and that crowd. I cherish them as members of my audience too. But there aren't many people like them who can appreciate all the nuance in a single viewing. How did Shuryun end up working with an editor like that guy? Something feels wrong there. Ugh. They could be back at any moment, so I should stay here for now. But could you go look into it for me? If you find out anything, come straight back here and let me know. Show no mercy!
How can you be so cruel to Miss Yun?
Shh, keep your voice down. Whatever you got to say, it can wait until we're out of earshot. We'll both be in hot water if Yunjin finds out. What's wrong with you? Why can't you get it into your head? Quit asking dull questions and start thinking about how to win over our readers. Do I make myself clear?
So much stuff. I need to find a spot where I can write all this down.
I don't think you realize what a golden opportunity you have here. How many journalists would give...
Como assim, velho?
Did you find anything out?
Não consegui alcançá-los, mas tipo, se eu ficasse eles iam me ver. Ixi, velho, vai ter final diferente aqui.
I see. Well, don't worry. It's okay. It's just a bit of a shame that I didn't get to talk with Shiryun for longer. She genuinely understands opera and has a passion for it. That's not something you can act. If I had the chance to talk with her more in depth, it could well provide me with some fresh inspiration.
Yoonjin. Did you agree to another interview without notifying me? These tabloid types are total scumbags, all of them. Who knows what innocent detail he might end up turning into the next big scandal. Sure, nothing might have come of it today, but who knows where it'll go tomorrow. Short of catching them all in their lair in one fell swoop, who knows when this is going to end?
I'm sorry. I was careless on this occasion.
Well, wallowing isn't gonna solve anything. Come on, go tell everyone in the troupe to be extra cautious during this time. Gee, oh Lord, bless us. Spare us any more offstage drama.
Caraca, levou ela fosse. Tentar resolver agora aqui, de seguir eles, provavelmente, sei lá, sabia. Nossa, velho, vai ser bem fácil de atingir os dois últimos finais. Provavelmente... Ah, tá, esse daqui é o de seguir, de fim.
How can you be so cruel to Miss Yoon?
Shh, keep your voice down. Whatever you got to say, it can wait until we're out of earshot. We'll both be in hot water if Yoonjin finds out.
What's wrong with you? Why can't you get it into your head? Quit asking dull questions and start thinking about how to win over our readers. Do I make myself clear?
The key here is consumer psychology.
Huh? Who are you? Ah, the one with Yoonjin just now. So, you've been lying in ambush for us, huh? Hey, come on, scram!
Okay. Okay.
Ah, velho, mó difícil, mano, isso.
Thank you. So much stuff. So very much. I need to find a spot where I can write all this
down. Como que eu cancelo? Ah, acho que é por aqui que cancela. É não, por aqui. Vai dar o mesmo sinal agora que eles me viram. Que droga, mano. Não dá pra cancelar não, hein? Acho que eu tenho que fazer assim, né? Marcar o outro e depois marcar esse daqui de novo. Caraca. Só assim que funciona.
How can you be so cruel to Miss Yoon?
Shh, keep your voice down. Whatever you got to say, it can wait until we're out of earshot. We'll both be in hot water if Yoonjin finds out.
What's wrong with you? Why can't you get it into your head? Quit asking dull questions and start thinking about how to win over our readers. Do I make myself clear?
Acho que eu tenho que conseguir. Mas aí,
I don't think you realize what a golden opportunity you have here. How many journalists would give anything they had to trade places with you right now? Huh?
não tô fazendo
Ever
mesmo
think
não.
about that?
Engraçado, boa.
You just don't get it. Miss Yun has put her heart and soul into...
Agora viu a mão
Stop
dele.
yelling in public! Or do you want Miss Yun to hear about all the lies you're spreading about her?
Me? You're the one making everything up.
Ah, well, you sure seem pretty happy chatting to her, so don't act like you ain't a part of this. And don't forget the contract you signed. Come. We'll continue our little chat over there. You need to listen and learn, young lady.
I...
Are you ready to stop whining now? Do you have any idea how rare an opportunity like this is for a small-time paper like ours? Just think of the sales if we can get an exclusive. We'd have enough to cover your salary for 2 lifetimes.
But what about us pretending to be from the Steambird? Aren't you worried she'll find out?
You really think she still would have talked to you if I hadn't told that little white lie? Besides, what have you got to be afraid of? As long as we make it sound like an eyewitness account, how will she be able to refute it? Heck, if she actually presses the issue, I'll probably have to thank her for keeping it current for me.
This is horrible. I will not let you treat Miss Yun like this.
I don't know who she thinks she is anyway. Oh, I sang a couple of shows, so now I'm a national superstar. Give me a break. No one wants to read about your sopranos or your falsettos. We give the readers what they want. That's how this business works. Case in point, that blonde guy seemed to be getting along pretty well with Yunjin. There's definitely a story there, even if there isn't.
Ugh, that's enough. I'm reporting you to the Millilith.
Report me? What for? Libel? Identity theft? Good luck with that. I haven't written anything. Where's your proof? You'd better tread carefully, Missy. First you neglect your own duties, and now you're trying to get in the way of mine? You signed the contract. You know full well the consequences. If you sabotage this interview, I will make sure you lose everything you have. I will ruin you. You understand?
Why? Oh, why did I sign that contract?
Who's there? Oh, it's you. What do you want? I'm warning you, don't do anything stupid or I'll spread a lovely little story about you and Yunjin throughout all of Liyue.
Wait a second. I was so focused on Miss Yun earlier that I didn't notice who it was.
Huh? What are you talking about?
He's the Traveler. You know, the one who even the Chi Sing will listen to.
What the... what have I gotten myself into?
No need to get all worked up here. What we meant was, yes, quite right. You are quite right. I'm disappearing into thin air as we speak.
Just my luck.
I'm so sorry. I had no idea it was going to turn out like this. But I'm so ashamed. I don't know how I could face Miss Yun now. So please pass on my apologies to her.
Rise with the sun!
you find anything out? I see. Well, it's not unexpected. It's just a bit of a shame that I didn't get to talk with Shiryun for longer. She genuinely understands opera and has a passion for it. That's not something you can act. If I had the chance to talk with her more in depth, it could well provide me with some fresh inspiration.
Yoonjin. Did you agree to another interview without notifying me? These tabloid types are total scumbags, all of them. Who knows what innocent detail he might end up turning into the next big scandal. Sure, nothing might have come of it today, but who knows where it'll go tomorrow. Short of catching them all in their lair in one fell swoop, who knows when this is going to end?
I'm sorry. I was careless on this occasion.
Well, wallowing isn't gonna solve anything. Come on, go tell everyone in the troupe to be extra cautious during this time. Gee, oh Lord, bless us. Spare us any more offstage drama.
Huh?
You do tell the cleverest jokes.
Ah, mano.
Many insects have a compulsion to follow the light, and humans are the same. Except we call that light.
Burn it down!
Are you ready to stop whining?
Acho que é aqui, ó.
Well, think very carefully about what you're going to do. This is a rare opportunity. Now, I need to think how to phrase these interview questions.
You! Hey, wait!
Return to the skies!
Peraí, baby. Nossa, velho, me atrapalhou todinho.
Rise with the sun!
Did you find anything out? I see. I knew there was something fishy about that editor-in-chief. But this is a bigger plot twist than I expected. Not yet. All he's done so far is ask a few questions. There's nothing in print yet. The Millilith wouldn't be able to do anything even if we got them involved. Besides, if we rush to report him now, it's only going to give him more material to write about. You're right. But tabloids like theirs never have permanent offices and printing presses. The moment they hear anything, they'll disappear without a trace. And you've got no chance of catching them. I'm actually more concerned about another detail you told me. Would you be willing to do me another favor? I want to send a letter to that journalist. Great, thank you. The editor should be here soon, so I'll stay here to deal with him. I'll have to rely on you to deliver the letter. If everything goes well, we should be able to get some breathing room for a while.
I've had it
Oh,
with you.
yeah.
Do you think documents are just bits of paper? If we weren't on a tight deadline, you'd better believe I'd fire you right here on the spot.
You will stay here and reflect on your actions if you know what's good for you. Sorry, but I'm not babysitting you anymore today.
Oh, what am I going to do?
Arconde Pyro caiu do céu e morreu, velho.
You're the one who was with Miss Yun earlier. Oh, really? Miss Yun wrote me a letter? I'll read it right away. Wow. Really? I can't believe this.
Me ferrei.
Miss Yun says that under Liyue law, any penalty charge I have to pay may not substantially exceed the amount of my salary. You can't have a labor contract that would completely bankrupt the employee in the event of a breach. It's not legally binding. So not only can he not get any money off of me, I can take this contract to the Ministry of Civil Affairs and blow the whistle on him. I didn't think about any of this when I was job hunting. I just signed the contract without a second thought. I always thought Miss Yun was all about opera. Who would have thought she was such a legal expert, too? If only I hadn't gone out of my way to get Miss Yun's attention in the first place, none of this would have happened. I didn't expect it to end up with Miss Yun helping fix my life problems. Well, Mr. Boyi says I'm still on probation, so he won't tell me where their work location is. Plus, I give all my draft articles straight to him, so I don't have anything in the way of evidence. I wouldn't put it past him. But the letter says that my statement and the contract are enough to get the Millilith looking into it. If Miss Yun says so, I'm sure she must be right. Let's go confront him right now.
Ai, mano, não, velho. Aí não, pô, aí me trola, velho. Cadê uma estátua aqui? Não deve estar o ovo frito não, mano. Vou dar uma conexãozinha. Essa foi boa, mano.
Rise like smoke. Light it up.
Okay, I think I've covered this topic pretty thoroughly now. Unless you had any more questions?
Well, what can I say, Miss Yun? You have so many wonderful qualities. Let's not quit while the ball's rolling, huh? Otherwise, I'll think of something I didn't ask later, and by then, it'll be too late. So, hey, where's that, friend of yours who was here earlier? You guys seemed, pretty close. Not intentionally avoiding the interview, surely.
You're finally back. This poor gentleman's been waiting for you.
You're with Shiryun? Hey, what's going on here? Hey, Shiryun, don't forget the contract you signed.
The Traveler clued me in. This contract you made me sign? It isn't worth the paper it's written on.
Isn't worth the paper it's written on? Don't be ridiculous. It's all there, clear as day. Don't you think I did my research?
Research? Oh, so you're a news editor. But you also have an interest in law?
Yeah, she's new, and she's making a fool of herself. She doesn't get how this all works. My apologies. Now, back to our interview?
No, it's okay. In fact, I found myself delving into some legal texts recently. It's all so intricate and complicated that it's very difficult to take it all in. The contracts of our opera troupe are a case in point. I'd finally finished reading through the relevant documentation from the Yuehai Pavilion, when suddenly the Qixing announced a new interpretation. So I'm just curious. How can you be completely sure that you didn't miss anything when you were researching this?
I'm pretty sure I read everything relevant.
Under current legislation, the penalty terms in my labor contract are unreasonable and exploitative. I could report you to the Millilith for extortion.
Nonsense! That's ridiculous!
My goodness. Sir, it seems that we should probably bring this interview to a close here.
Don't listen to her! I run a legitimate business. Everything we do is above board.
Oh, I have no doubt about that at all, sir. But this reminds me of a case I read about not long ago. Once you get reported and the Millilith starts scrutinizing your business, well, not only do they look into every license you have and every work you've ever published, but everything down to your fire safety policy will come under their magnifying glass as well. So if you don't get back now and start preparing for their arrival... Well, I mean, I don't mind continuing the interview at all. But I'd hate to take up too much of your precious time if there's any aspect of your business you want to double-check from a legal standpoint.
You... I won't forget this!
Hey, where do you think you're going? Miss Yun, why did you stop me? Right, and the contract I have is enough to get him arrested, isn't it?
I'm not a legal expert. I haven't the faintest idea. All that was just an act, aimed at getting him to show us the way.
An act? Show us the way to what? Yunjin, the Millilith are after him. Based on his movements, it looks like Boyi is heading back to his headquarters. I really hope they teach these tabloids a lesson they won't forget. It'd sure make my life a lot easier.
Yes, I had Yunning report to the Millilith while you were delivering the letter for me. The penalty terms in Shiryun's contract are too severe. Even if they don't violate the law, I'm sure he must be taking advantage of some loopholes. Anyone who works like that is sure to have a guilty conscience. So all I had to do was put on a little show, starring the editor-in-chief of the Steambird. And now, he is sure to lead us to the solid evidence. Well, acting has to be authentic to be believable.
Their little publication will go out of business in no time. Good riddance, I say. I hope this gets the other tabloids to rein in their antics too. Hey, here's a thought. Maybe we could get him to rat on some of his rival publications. Ah, I only just realized what this means. I'm going to be out of a job, aren't I?
Well, would you still be interested in submitting an article to the Steambird? But the real one this time?
Well, yes, of course. But would they really accept an article from me?
Yunning, when can we arrange the next interview for?
Oh, so now you're asking me. 2 days from now, morning. Work for you?
Okay. Shiryun, let's continue our discussion about tonight's play 2 days from now.
Does this mean I get to do a full feature interview with you? Okay, I think I know what I want to write about. Thank you, Miss Yun.
Don't mention it. I'm sure it will be a source of inspiration for both of us.
Falta só um agora. Ele tá bem pertinho do final.
Burn it down.
Perto do TP.
Try and stop me.
We can try some more combinations next time. I wonder what kind of new flavors I could create with some more traditional teas, like pine nectar or snow blossom. I can't wait to try it out. I'm getting excited just thinking about it. Huh. Well, people do often say that getting deep... I bought you one drink, okay? That's not a license for you to start saying weird stuff like that. Well, never mind. You seemed like you were being sincere. I'll let it go. All I was trying to say is that everyone has many different sides to their personality. And if you get fixated on just one of those, there's so much you'll never discover about a person. I mean, if we hadn't had the chance to hang out and chat like this tonight, there are things about you I might never have gotten to see. Like the mighty and distinguished traveler, diligently reviewing my hot pot drinks. Me? Serious? On stage, I guess, but off stage. Just think of me as another one of your friends. Just one who happens to have a flair for the dramatic. So, friend, what shall we do next? Something to remember today by? Get a photo? You mean capture this happy moment for posterity so we can look back on it later? Sounds good. Let's have the food stall in the background. Now how should I pose?
Pô, velho, mas aí eu não apareço na foto, velho.
It looks good. I hope whenever you look at this photo in the future, it will remind you of the good time we had today.
Ai, que da hora, velho. Gostei da ideia.
Hold on. How is one photo going to be enough? We'll both need one if we want something to remember each other by. You take this one, and I'll take another photo of you. But could you find another location for us? I'm thinking somewhere around Feiyun Slope with a good view. I'll join you in a moment. I have something to prepare here first.
Vambora, né?
Rise with the sun!
Sorry to keep you waiting so long. You'll see. The view here is great. The lights, the buildings, it's the ideal spot. I can see you chose it carefully. Yes, this angle is perfect. Okay, strike a pose and close your eyes. Yes, please. Quickly now. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Open your eyes.
Essa foi a melhor de todas. Viu bem que eu deixei essa pro final. Da hora. Putz, acabou, eu acho. Todos os encontros. Era uma vez.
Thank you. So much stuff.
Falta 2 horinhas, coisa 3 minutos, velho.
Join the Adventurers Guild. You'll have a blast.